Welcome to Easy Lead Find, the lead generation service giving remarkable results at competitive pricing. Back in 1976, I had the opportunity to build up the top real estate company in the Intermountain West. I went from agent to manager to broker to co-owner of the company. In 1993, we introduced Financial Keys, the first presentation financial software, winning NAR's Best Product of the Year award. With this background of Salesman of the Year, Broker of the Year, Senior Instructor of the National Association of Realtors, in 2000, I built the most popular two-day technology course, CRS 206. And in 2006, I had the opportunity to serve as the president of the National Council of Residential Specialists. So let's take a look at what this leads us up to. The only thing that matters in real estate sales: lead generation. What good is having a fabulous website if it doesn't generate leads? The bottom line for all marketing, electronic or otherwise, is to get leads. And just because you get leads means nothing if you don't know how to convert them to sales. During our time together, I'm going to share with you how to dramatically increase your lead conversion. Before I show you what I'm thinking about, let me review the 3 major lead generation systems that you may know about on the market today. First of all, the big companies like Realtor.com, Trulia, and Zillow. What do? They take the listings that agents generate, trap their leads, and sell them back to agents. These leads are most often very old, as it's impossible to keep up a fresh national database. Then there are the typical lead generation companies like Boomtown, Zurple, and Tiger Leads, and there's more than these. These are elaborate data mining systems that are designed to create large numbers of leads. These are always expensive and mostly poor in quality. Finally, there are the website design companies such as ProStep, RealPro, Agent Image, and others that try to also do lead generation in addition to their main focus of creating websites. So what do you get from all this? Old, expensive, too few poor quality leads. Okay, we don't want to deliver any of this. We decided to leapfrog these approaches and restructure an entirely new, revolutionary concept in lead generation. Announcing the blending of the 2 #1 rated services in the country, SEO.com and Easy Lead Find. Let's take a look at our first myth. Internet leads are not good leads. The truth of the matter is that agents don't really know how to work internet leads. Let's take a look at the summary of what you're going to need to know in order to dramatically increase your lead conversion skills. Based upon this background, I'd like to introduce to you 3 new revolutionary services. 1. Powerful SEO, search engine optimization services for your website. Number 2. Lead generation is the act of streaming to you hundreds of quality leads each month, and this is done through SEO, PPC, social media, and other means. And number 3. Now, while agents can hire these first 2 services out, it does no good without effective follow-up systems. This can be done manually or in an automated fashion. You'll see how those of you getting hundreds of leads per month will find automated systems extremely valuable. So let's look at 3 productivity services: SEO, or search engine optimization, lead generation systems to generate those leads, and persistent follow-up, SEO, lead generation, and persistent follow-up. Not 3 separate services, but one complete service. Now our second myth. SEO is too expensive for the return. The truth is that SEO, or search engine optimization, is probably your best return on investment. Why? Because when you optimize each of the websites that we create for you, we are creating and dominating your competition. Because the more websites that you have, the more dominant you become. And the best thing of all, it's all included in your upfront fee. There's no extra fee for search engine optimization, no matter how many websites we create for you. First is a powerful SEO or search engine optimization system for the Realtor website, creating a most commanding and compelling website that acts like a Venus flytrap, drawing in prospects like bugs. Introducing Stage 1. SEO.com. Rated the #1 search engine optimization company in the country. With clients such as Dell Computer, H&R Block, Mrs. Fields Cookies, and D.R. Horton Homes, to name just a few, SEO.com is the 800-pound gorilla in realtor marketing. How many websites do you have for marketing purposes? One website? Well, that's typical. And how much money is it making you? No need to answer. 95% say 0. 2. The more websites you have working for you, the more you dominate. What if you had an army of 2,000? With our Premier plans, we have websites to match every conceivable search term for which your prospects might search. Why would I want to have 2,000 websites, you ask? Let me demonstrate that in 2 ways. First, total domination for Google keyword phrases. You're seen on the first page of Google with hundreds of different keyword phrases. Every website is geared around a separate keyword phrase. For example, one website could be focused on Miami Beach luxury condos, or Monterey, California golf course homes, or Pelican Bay waterfront homes. Now you are truly focusing on targeted leads that want the type of properties that you want to work. Secondly, let's take a look at an actual Google search. The search is for Westlake OH gated communities. What comes up will astound you. We have the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th places out of the top 10 on Google's first page. Now, do we even care which ranking they select? No! Because they're all ours. We wiped out your competition. Myth 3 seems to be that internet leads don't leave accurate information. And why should they if there's no compelling reason? The truth is not that prospects don't give good information as much as agents don't give compelling enough reasons for prospects to want to give their information. And here's a sample landing page. It's focused and creates a great lead. While the user modifies their parameters, the number of listings is changing interactively in real time. Prospects love this. Plus, even more interesting is the Notify Me of Hot New Properties widget. This gets the user's real data. With Easy Lead Find, you become our exclusive preferred agent. Plus, buyers love the Notify Me of Hot New Properties widget. This motivates them to give accurate information when signing up. Each new lead means two things. Number one, their information has been verified. And number two, you know that they're on the internet right now looking for homes. What better type of lead could you ask for? Myth number 4 is the thinking that social media is just for personal use. The truth is that social media is coming into its own with the advent of corporate pages. Not a day goes by that you don't see corporations, large and small, asking you to like their pages. Now let's take a look at social media as a marketing platform. When you talk about social media for internet marketing effectiveness, what service comes to mind first? Facebook? Nope, not even close. LinkedIn? Nope, way down the list. The number one social media marketing site in a recent study was Craigslist. Okay, it's a trick question. These typically dull and lifeless ads are generating more actual marketing than any other social media site. Stop using ugly ads. Why not stop the viewer cold with gorgeous ads? More than this, why not give your users what they want? The ability to search the MLS. Let's take a look at where the real money is. While Craigslist is the biggest in, let's say, advertising, Facebook is much bigger in marketing. Here's the difference. With Craigslist, you're typically selling an individual product or service. With Facebook pages, you're leading the world to you to showcase what you do. How often do you hear that lead generation just costs too much? The truth is that lead generation is the pivotal point in creating leads and has the highest return on investment. Without lead generation or the act of driving leads to you, nothing else matters. So let's take a look at lead generation and why it's so important. It's the foundation that pulls it all together. Lead generation is like a funnel where all your leads go from hot leads to opportunities to proposals to new customers and finally to sales. Easy Lead Find. Streaming quality leads made easy and affordable. Here's an example of the type of leads that you can get from Easy Lead Find. Note, not only are you getting the accurate name, email, and phone number, but here also they're requesting a showing of a particular property for various times. And here we see how Easy Lead Find can target market in the SEO or natural rankings as well as the PPC rankings and at the same time. And here's one of the biggest excuses for not working internet leads properly. Conversion rates are too low. The truth of the matter is that agents have not found ways to be able to stick with prospects to the end. And this is where our third and most fundamental point comes into place. Persistent lead follow-up. Ask yourself this question. When are your leads most likely to buy? I look at it as a stream. All great rivers start out as a small mountain river. Let's relate this to 2 leads per day in a 5-day business week, and a 4-week month grows from 2 leads a day to 40 leads a month. Now that's pretty easy to work, right? But is it likely that they'll buy that first month? The average internet buyer takes 4 to 5 months before they buy. What does that mean? That means that you're going to have one heck of a bunch of leads after 4, 5, or 6 months. All those mountain streams have now accumulated into a huge dam. Let's say 5 months later, you now have 200 leads to work. Do you now see why most agents get frustrated working internet leads? How can you possibly work 200 leads in a month? That's 10 leads to keep up with a day, in addition to the new leads that are coming in each and every day. Which brings me to my main point. If you've got 10 leads to keep up with that you've been working for 5 months versus 2 new leads that you get that day, which do you think most agents work? The truth is, most agents have dropped most of their leads just after a few weeks. The real question is, when do most of your internet leads buy? After a few weeks or after several months? Well, of course. Just like a dam that has to release the pressure, buyers will have to buy when they're good and ready. But when they're ready to buy, they need you now. So let's summarize the metaphor that I've created. Your leads start trickling in, maybe just a few a day, like a small stream in the mountains. Next, those leads that don't buy right away start accumulating to more and more of a massive burden to where most agents start giving up. Not realizing that if they could have kept in contact with their leads right up until they were ready to buy, their leads would have naturally bought through them. Like the floodgates of a dam, water has to be released, and buyers will buy. But let's take a look at this situation more closely in a different manner. Since we've been talking about this first question, let's answer it first. When are your leads most likely to buy? The first day, the first month, or the 4th month? Given these 3 choices, I'd say the best answer is the 4th month. Now here's the next most interesting question. When do agents work leads the most? The 4th month, the 1st month, or the 1st day? Well, this one's easy. The vast majority of agents put the most focus on the leads they get that day. And that's good for that day, but you must keep working them and following up. So how do you stay in touch with your leads? Well, you can do it the simplest of ways. Subscribers enter information on Smart Capture Leads forms. This might be a registry or more information, the ability to access the MLS, or even a drawing for some unique prize like a smartphone or something else. Once they subscribe, the subscriber receives an initial email. Then they go on your drip campaign list. Then the subscriber receives email 15 days after the initial sign-up. Then this continues indefinitely until they buy. Now this can be done in a more sophisticated way by pre-planning a complete campaign for different mailings to go out on a periodic basis. Prime email includes a simple thank you email. 2 days later, you may want to send a welcome promotion. Then 7 days later, you may want to send a white paper which may suggest the 10 best ways to buy a home, or the best financing opportunities on the market today. Another great opportunity is to send out invitations to a webinar. It doesn't matter if they attend. What matters is that they are hearing from you and you are offering valuable content. Easy Lead Find gives you 3 services wrapped up into one: the nation's most powerful SEO internet marketing, and the nation's most dominant lead generation websites plus persistent lead follow-up. With Easy Lead Find, you get more leads by location and by specialty. For example, Pelican Bay Homes is targeted to a specific location and specialty. Thus, you get the type of leads that you're looking for. You get better quality leads because they are verified with a tracking system. With Easy Lead Find, you can request scrubbed or verified leads only. You'll see leads more often, since our leads are only active leads, looking on the internet right now. Thus, you'll get a constant lead flow. Get more leads for less money. You can get it down to only $6 per lead and a return on investment of around 1,600%. Think sponsorship. Each of these actual sponsors have either split the cost of or paid the entire cost themselves. So what is the investment of all these benefits offered by the strategic alliance of SEO.com and Easy Lead Find? First of all, we create your core websites, which are beautiful, compelling, and capture leads for you. Next, we implement and maintain your IDX system, which we implant into your websites for you. We also maintain your websites for you 24/7 and give you the ability to modify featured listings and much more. Of course, one of the most significant of your benefits is that all these websites are optimized to destroy your competition. And the investment of the plan is only $995 per month. The suggested marketing fee is just that, whatever you want to invest into creating sponsored leads. The more you invest, the more leads you'll get. You get all the sophisticated PPC and sponsored ad campaign maintenance done for you. In addition, no matter what your budget, we research and tweak and coordinate your campaign keyword phrases for you, always putting your most successful ones on page 1. Thus, this marketing fee is totally dependent upon how many leads you wish to handle on a monthly basis. We suggest starting your monthly budget at anywhere from $500 to $1,000 per month. Less than this, and you won't be getting enough influence to pay for your marketing. Finally, the one benefit that stands head and shoulders above any other lead generation system: our suggested massive websites. Take the benefits that we've mentioned so far and multiply them by 200, 400, or 1,000 times or more. And what if you could do this at absolutely no charge? Here's how it works. We build, with your help, an alliance with an affiliate partner such as a mortgage, title, home inspection companies, or others. All the affiliate partner has to pay is the one-time setup fee, and there's no extra monthly fee for you. Why would the affiliate partner or partners do this? 2 major reasons. The first, of course, is that they're always looking for ways to do something nice for you to get more of your business. But the second and more important reason is that they want to do this for themselves, in that the more websites they build, the more ads they have drawing leads to them as well as links to their website. Finally, all locations are exclusive. You get total dominance over whatever locations that you invest in. And the fee is super cheap, only $250 per location, which gives you 200 personalized and keyword-rich websites per location. That means if you take over just 5 locations in your area, you now have 1,000 websites that all drive leads to you and your affiliate partners. And you pay nothing for this service. Invest in your future today. Think big. Think exclusive. Invest in the plan that's best for you. And do it now. Email or call us at the number listed. You'll be glad you did. Remember what Theodore Roosevelt said. In any moment of decision, the worst thing that you can do is nothing. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.